What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Side Order. I am your host for this episode, Glyphracker, and today we're getting into a little bit of The Last Caretaker. But before we do that, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, like, comment, and subscribe, of course, because here at the Side Order, we're doing this 6 days a week, and ring that bell to know when your order's fresh. Now, with all that out of the way, let's get into The Last Caretaker, shall we? So we will start a new game. Let's do this. Let's see what we're going to have to do. As we're checking all of our statuses and making sure we're all okay. Looks like we need to get some stuff turned back on. As you can tell, I am a little robot. I woke up from this bed. You can grab and move things around. It's kind of a really cool feature. See if we can turn on some lights in here. Does not look that way. I think we're going to need something.
It's dark and quiet now, but it doesn't have to stay that way. Reconnect the power. Bring this place back to life.
Let's do that then. I do believe we're going to need some power cables, though. If you look around, there's debris everywhere. There's stuff that you can break, loot, so on and so forth. We're going to run around and push all these power buttons. Aw, poor guy. Put him back on his bed. There you go. There you go. Don't fall. It's a weird way to sleep, but... Alright, so let's connect the cable. And run it all the way over here. Just like so. Boom and boom. Pretty easy. Now let's power on this place.
Good work, Caretaker. Every restored connection brings us closer to reclaiming our home.
Well, I think that's our goal.
We've lingered here long enough, Caretaker. Head to the docking hangar. There's something important there, waiting to show us our path.
Systems active. Cycle beginning. Your mission remains the same. Grow, sustain, and deliver. Lazarus pods require constant supervision. Confirm water supply. Confirm electrical flow. Ensure nutrient delivery.
Okay, so we've got some things that we're going to have to do here. Make our way to the docking hangar. Use the health station to restore our health is optional. And save our progress is also optional, which we will be doing all these tasks. Of course, first, turn on all the lights. Can't have it dark in here. All these robots laying around, it's pretty ominous.
Caretaker, begin by tending to your own systems. Vitality first. The barrel fluid in your brain is not ordinary cool. It was designed as a living system, adaptive and self-healing, drawn from Exo's earliest work in extreme environments.
Well, let's connect up, get some health. And this backup station too. Just because it's an optional thing, we will store it in backup 1. Yes, of course. Alright. So that is done. Let's hit this button. Looks like we're going to have to do some moving of some stuff. I like this, though. It's a complete ability to, like, carry things. Alright, I think that's good. Turn on the lights in here. Ta-da! We're going to do a little scooch around and check everything, because I'm pretty sure there is small lootables around here. That elevator needs to come down, so hit the button. Let's climb up this ladder. Let's see what's up top here. They don't have a ladder just for no reason. Here you go, buddy. We'll bring them upstairs. We'll have a bunch of friends. Alright, so let's climb up all the way up to the top. Let's see what's up here.
Require persistence. Begin the cycle. Keep the flow steady. Carry on, Caretaker. Caretaker. Systems active. Cycle beginning. Your mission remains the same. Grow, sustain, and deliver. Lazarus pods require constant supervision.
Well, we'll get there, but we've got some There's loot, and I want loot.
Without interruption, growth was not paused. Each pod carries one human seed. Memories read during growth and shape traits. Food defines rigid body.
Okay, so I have to watch the humans. Oh, I almost fell off the edge. What's up here? Oh, I made it all the way up to the top with the... Okay. That's what's up there. Just a different way. I've got all these batteries. I might want to hook up one. Oop. Lights on. Ooh. Hit C to hit the melee button. Try not to touch these octopus legs and stuff like that, because they will hurt you. Let's take some more of this random battery core. Alright. Now we'll open up the door. Another poor, unfortunate robot. But here we are. Look at that.
She is your vessel. More than just metal and circuits. It's your freedom. This boat is how you'll reclaim the seas, and perhaps even your identity. The dock systems are offline. Without them, we're trapped here. Restore the power, Caretaker, so we can sail again.
Then we shall do that. Let's restore the power. But first, let's take some loot. Can never have enough loot. What's in here? We'll open up this door. What's in here? Oh, we need power. And I'm not going vent crawling until we get lights. So what's up top? Oh, we need power to go in there. Looks like we might have to do some vent crawling. Alright, well, we'll follow the glow sticks then. The glow sticks will show me the way. Hey, another little robot guy. How's it going, Ming? Oh, I took my glow stick. I didn't mean that. Alright. That's dropped down. This looks like it could connect to this. Boom. Grab some of these cables, because we're probably going to need them. Hey, we can enhance our skill points. We'll put one there. Pick up all this loot here. And that battery. Want to know what this does. Oh, more goodies. So it's hooked into the battery. Let's see if we can connect this to... this. However, we do need to do a little repair. Luckily, if you hit 5, it gives you a wrench. So we will repair the power station for the dock. Turn and everything on.
Thanks to you. Each step forward reconnects us to a brighter future.
That's correct. Every step we make.
You were never meant to remain bound. These waters were once pathways, carrying life, purpose, and discovery. Something awaits you out there, ready to be reclaimed.
And we're going to go have extra super strength. We are going to work on that. Get our dismantling tool, because that will help us. And... there. We'll be able to build some more stuff too. Because behind this lovely door here is where we're going to save and gain some more power. Always back up your saves. Especially being a little robot. Don't need health. I do need power, which is kind of funny because you can just kind of connect, and then connect to yourself. Give yourself power. It does take from the battery. And then you just hit Q. Oop. Oh, sorry, you got to grab it from the other end. Hit Q, and then it goes back into your inventory. Now, I could attach the other battery, but right now we're not gaining any power because we have to go all the way up here, all the way up, turn on the lights up here. And we've got a lot of work to do. As you can see, there is a lot of stuff on fire, burnt. There's also a bunch of octopuses and a bunch of those little spider drone thingies. So let's start by clearing up some of this area. As you can see, we are going to have to turn on the power here. It's not a big problem. Just kind of connect, run it all the way over. Boom. I don't know if this is running or not. It is. Okay. But we need power connected. And as you can see, there's a bunch of those little robot-y guys. So we just go ahead and pop them. Collect some more loot. And again, same thing. Just keep collecting. Break out that repair tool and see what we need. We need plastic, glass, and silicone. However, this one seems to be alright. We'll just kind of double down and fix it up all the way. Now let's connect everything. So this needs to connect to here. Boom. This needs to connect to here. Boom. So now things are getting slowly powered. We will have to run over to that side. Let's see if we can fix any of this stuff. I don't think we have any of the repair loot. Break up some of these octopuses too. They kind of show you where you need to go. Also tell you what you need to work on in this area. So let's go like this. Nope, plastic and silicone. That needs a bunch of stuff. And that needs a bunch of stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to end up having to go around and harvest a bunch of materials. So we'll first just kind of check on everything. Make sure everything around here is relatively safe. See, there's little vents in the way. I'm pretty sure we get to open those up later on. Just going to go kind of check around here. Yeah, there's stuff like this that we're going to have to grab, bring into here. And here comes the fun part, everybody. This is the part I've been really wanting to do. Hopefully I'm able to build one of those converter thingies. I certainly am. How do you build it? There we go. We will set it right here. Like so. Guess I need a little plastic scrap. Well, that's easy to obtain. We'll hit cancel. Where would we get some plastic? Let's see what I can do. In the meantime is do this. Just run a long connection right there. We can take all this good stuff and do that, and it will turn it into appropriate scrap. As with all of the scrap stuff that we have here, we just kind of gotta, how do you drop it? So it makes a bunch of scrap that we can actually get. And it piles it up into nice big piles for us. We can actually use it. Like I said, you just constantly feed all the scrap into here. Eventually you will have enough stuff to rebuild the power outlets and slowly get your way to working downstairs. Even grab this. Like, everything can be broken. There, we got a bunch of plastic. Now we can do this. Place that there, take this, just kind of split the connection a little bit so that we'll be able to fabricate things up here. Are there also lights up here? Yeah, there is. Let's turn some lights on in here. We also need to get this. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Oh, double, oops. Okay, let's try that again. This time not break the whole place. Guy isn't as strong as I want to be. Alright, let's try this again. I want to lift this big, heavy thing up. Boom. So, boom. Let's go fix some of these. Ooh, look at that. A nice piece of steel there. Let's go fix some of the solar panels. Increase our power load, and then we can turn around and build more for the wind turbines and everything. Oh, not enough there. So we're missing aluminum, fabric, and silicone. Lucky for us, I do know where there's a bunch of that stuff. Fabric can be found right there. Let's melee this. I have to plug myself in here in a couple seconds. However, let's run back. There's also a bunch of plastic in these cones. There's a couple ways we can do break down things too. We don't just have to use this. What does this give us? Well, I guess that counts as it's gone. I know there's lots of steel here. This is what this is. Let's move some stuff. Let's clean up a little bit. Have to grab that bag eventually. Can we lift this up high? No, we can't. We also need battery power. So let's plug ourselves in here. I once thought that if you were plugged in, you could, like, overall, maybe you can. Maybe I was wrong. You can overclock yourself. Cool. Just need the battery. Alright, well, we'll put this all away. We don't need that extra little bit. Let's go for a walk in the cave here. Seems like there's a bunch of stuff we can pick up and harvest. Hopefully, maybe we can grab a little robot. They have a bunch of silicone and stuff in them. Ooh, a battery cell. We can use that. Some fabric scraps. What's this? Do I have a flashlight? 6, yes I do. Wasn't that cool? It's a little secret area. I mean, you can come down here with the We'll see if I can build it. Build. Skills? Can I not build it? Huh. But I have it unlocked. I must have it already. Hold on. T for tools. Here it is. So you can break down stuff and get scraps that way. Using your breakdown tool, which we were going to totally do. Get some aluminum scraps from the TVs. Alright, good to know. That's what we're going to have to go and do, is look for TVs. So we'll break all this stuff down. We have no need to come back here. Go back up top. We've realized that we've just went in pretty much filled out one part of the quests here. So that was one way we went. Pretty sure I did see 2 paths that we can go, though. So we will do that. Some metal scrap. Pick up all the scrap. Always be looting. I wish you could break these down. They look like you can eventually. So let's go this way. Let's see what's headed this way. More scrap. Pathway we can't go. More scrap. Scrap and batteries. Look at that. Wire scrap. What's over here? Oh, this isn't good. Well. Ugh. Well, we made it to our boat. Wasn't exactly what I wanted to do, but we made it here. And I do know one thing that we can start doing while we're here. Just start filling it up. We'll just kind of plug this in right there. And it will slowly fill up. And I guess we can grab all our power that we're going to need. Same thing, connect this to that. And connect this to inside the ship here. Oh. Hold up. Wait a minute. That to the ship. That should drain all the battery power. We should be good for everything else right now. In the meantime, let's pick this up. Oh, we need to repair. Oh boy, do we need a repair. Because this is the ship that we will have to leave on. However, I do think we will have to replace all these engine components. Like so. That free scrap right there, gotta like that. That one's fixed up, all ready to go. What else do we got? Nothing else here. Ooh, hey, another engine part. We'll take that and put it right there. No? Do you not want to go? Right, there you go. Alright, so we'll have to fix all that up before we can get off to sea. And we're refueling, so that's awesome. We'll pick up all this scrap. Got some more points. Perfect. Maybe I should set up the ship to do what it needs to do, which is turn on the scrap generator here. Boom. Boom. I mean, we still have to go up top and repair everything, but that should give us the rubber scrap we needed. Which will be perfect. I'll have to go back up top there in just a second. I just want to make sure we're good here. Getting all the little goodies, and then we can compile all our scrap together. Because that's the other downfall with this, is you actually do get heavier the more useless scrap you have. We'll just dump this all in. Look at all that, just getting broken up. I'm sorry about the audio, everybody. We're just going to grind away all that stuff up. Then we will actually turn around to our building menu here. I really just want to make sure that we can carry a bunch too. And now it comes to the fun part where we want to build the engine cylinder, a pistol, and a backpack. So that we can build everything we need once all that's done making all that horrible, horrible noise. Let's start crafting some stuff here. Or actually, let's go upstairs. Let's go upstairs before we start crafting the engine parts, because we are going to need power really bad. Speaking of needing power, let's hook up some of these so we can charge ourselves. Yet again, there is so many spots where you can get recycled goods. That's the other thing I definitely want to mention to everybody. Another one right here. If you ever need scrap or power, best place to get it, boom, you just throw it in. Let's go up here. Now we can turn on this. Open that, I should say. So that's all good. We need that breakdown tool. So we're going to go break down some computer parts. Ooh. Because we need the aluminum. What does this tell us? See what our security says. Guess everything's okay in the ship. Alright. So everything's okay with security. There is nothing in space. Okay, so we are going to have to look for the human seeds, I guess, and put them in the Lazarus pods. So we'll break down this. I think we've broken down everything we technically need. Let's go upstairs and repair. So that is our main goal now. Being the last caretaker, let's make this place functional. We got all the computer pieces from up here. Yet again, just collecting everything you possibly can. If need be, you can even take like these pylons, put them in. We need as much power as possibly can get. There we go. Another one's fixed. What does this one need? That one needs aluminum. This one we can fix. This will restore some of the power back to the base, which we really need. That one needs a lot more. Alright, how about these? We got enough stuff to fix these. Just the aluminum. Oh, we can fix this one. Good. We need that. Boom. Oh, there's a random octopus blocking our way. Let's see what it's blocking. Hey. Hey. Basketballs. Nope. Go down the ladder, silly. I have a feeling there's evil fish down there. We throw him up. Hold up. There's a basketball, and there's a basketball hoop, which would only leave to me getting a point. Yeah. It's a very heavy basketball. Alright, let's climb up. That has nothing to do with it, and we're also really low on power. We're going to shut down here in a second. Well, that was lucky. I just happened to have a bunch of battery packs on me. That leads down to the water. Don't need anything from there. It's a bunch of glass and stuff. We're really after computer parts, because they're the ones that have the aluminum in it. So if I don't see any computer up here, I'm going to have to go downstairs somewhere and look around. I don't see anything over the edge there. All right, and it looks like a storm's coming in, so that's perfect time to come down, go downstairs and see if we can find any more computer terminals. All right, now we can fill up this battery too. Which is kind of cool. Drop down that. So that's the other thing that you're trying to do, is just connect everything. Like it says, I'll have to just power up the ship and then open up the docks, which is really easy. But I think first and foremost, let's gather as much supplies as we can, because we're going to need something. This seems like as good a spot as any to just load up a bunch of stuff. Ooh, look at all this. Look at all the goodies. There's even what's back here. I would try and grab a bunch of those robots and see what they give you, but we'll figure that out as we go along. There's a bunch of those metal crates too that have power and gas, so we'll worry about that as well. Oh, he's gone. It was a good try. The effort was there. I do know that this right here is one thing we do need to do. The dock is opened. Grab this fuel container. Now, oh no, and as mentioned, I do know one thing we can do. Whoop, besides throw the fuel container way over there. Just pick up this. Is it fuel that it needs, or is it power? It's power. Okay, lucky for us. Oh, there's another boat engine part there. Perfect. Connect this. Do I not have any electrical cable? I don't have any electrical cable. Well, that's embarrassing. What's not embarrassing is the fuel. So I can do that at least. Like I said, it will just literally drain it right into the ship, giving us more gas than we technically needed. Pops off. And if we really wanted to, we could turn around and kind of clean it all up. Drain all the battery power here. Hey, where do you think you're going? I guess that's it though. We'll roll this all up because we don't need it. Wasting all that fuel. If I could move the battery onto the ship, that would be awesome. Take that big battery, place it back here. Where did I see that piece? We need this. Hook it up. And then I think we're ready to set sail. Yet again, this game is The Last Caretaker. Definitely check it out. This is the demo. There's a whole bunch more besides than what I've just done here. Let's see. Because, yeah, there's, like I mentioned here in the little Pico thing there. Got to repair the vessel. Power it up. There's a bunch of stuff that you have to do with it. However, lift the anchor. Power it up. We'll end up yanking the cable off. Yep, as I feared. Let's head out. See what's out here in this wonderful world.
It's your refuge, your home now. Sail forth, caretaker. Reclaim the waters humanity once commanded.
Well, there you guys have it, right there. This is The Last Caretaker. Thank you very much for joining me. If you haven't already, definitely do smash that thumbs up button. Head on over to swiftenergy.gg. Use our magic promo code SIDEORDER25, and you can save yourself 25% off all site-wide. I do be thanking you yet again, and thank everybody for joining and watching this. Yeah. You guys know what's up.